I didn't get that far.
No.
But the Ultimate Armory Raid is a fan favorite. It's extremely powerful. It's just really cool. It looks great. That has shown up in many games. It's in X4, X5, and X6 in that form.
Shit.
It appears in X8, but it looks a little different. I really loved X8. I feel like no one really talks about it, and it makes me very sad.
Shit, we'll have to have you on to play that one. Because I've never played it.
Yeah,
I've never played X8 either.
I think I lent it to Kevin before and had him play it. I lent it to other friends like, here, play this game. So I really try to get it out there more. I'm hoping it gets re-released as a PS2 classic on PS4, so more people can play it.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm surprised. I would expect them to do some kind of Mega Man collection or like the X collection or whatever, but on the next gen systems.
Mm-hmm.
So if I use the
cutter.
Yeah, lose that schlong.
I got him in the trunk though.
Oh.
There.
Oh! No! He's got pig nose!
He turned into a piggy!
So he actually doesn't have a certain attack when he does it, so he actually is a little different when he does this stuff.
It was like a bat. Like a
does,
fat
actually,
bat.
Because he's got big ears.
And also, after you get your Buster upgrade, you can also you can upgrade your special attack, so I can do like that attattack.
That's right. I loved that about when you get the Buster ones.
So it wasn't just like your standard Buster shot; it's all of your cool toys. So
Yeah.
Oh man, what can I do with all
That's
these?
really cool.
Frost Walrus! Oh god.
His stage is actually really cool. When you're in his level, you can see other bosses from previous X games frozen in his level.
Yeah.
There's Chill Penguin, I think Crystal Snail, and Blizzard Buffalo.
Yeah, I remember looking in the background. I'm like, oh no way, that's Blizzard Buffalo in that bitch. Yeah, his was cool.
I love the design of X and the good Buster and everything.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's cool.
So I'm telling you, man, X4 was the shit. That was a great one. I'm looking forward to playing that eventually at some point.
Quick cutscene. So where original series didn't really have is they're there.
Mm-hmm.
And you just have Zero X as like your mentor, and he's just so cool. He's one of the iconic, I think, video game heroes where it's like you want to be Zero. He looks really cool.
Let's go in and play.
He does. He like.
All right, so
You got Mega Man who looks like a soldier, but then you have Zero who actually looks like a captain. Like it's just, I don't know. That to me is what it looks like.
Head back here and grab a heart tank power up. Then
Was
the fire.
Was Mega Man X7 when they introduced Axel, or was that 6?
That was in 7.
That was 7. Everybody hates Axel.
Yeah, it was.
Who's Axel?
Axel is a new character to the X series, introduced in 7. He has 2 pistols he starts with. He's able to use those, and he was meant to sort of inject some fresh blood into the series. The opening stage of X7 actually is like a broken highway, like X1. It's kind of meant to call back to X1, like, hey, remember
cool,
this?
yeah.
And it's a hybrid of 2D and 3D gameplay. So some stages are like where you kind of walk around on a 3D perspective, and some change it to a 2D perspective. So it's meant to be new there.
That's gotta be
You start with
confusing, though.
Axel, and then you get Zero, but you don't have X. You actually have to unlock Mega Man X in the game, which infuriated me to no end. So you have to rescue Reploids in the game in order to get X.
The game's called Mega Man X, and he's not even in it.
So I was not too happy. But I mean, yeah. Other parts of the game was that I actually was able to stumble through it without any difficulty really at all. And a lot of the stages where you can't really see some of the hazards coming up, like because of the perspective, you won't see a pit in front of you.
Oh,
and
that
it just gets
sucks.
it's really infuriating.
Oh god.
And then most people focus on the voice acting and the characters, like they sound all wrong. And I'm sure anyone Mega Man X fan knows if I say Blaze Hyanard, I'm sure if you guys look up a clip of that, he will repeatedly shout the whole fight, and it's grating. He'll say burn to the ground over and over the entire fight non-stop.
Oh,
and it's hard, and you're just like, God, every character won't shut up. It's a lot to deal with. Well, so again, I'll also go over really quickly, kind of cool. You can select different things here. So you have a map view of this. You can actually see sort of where they are. You can select stage to see what it looks like, and you have specs to see about them.
Oh,
I
cool.
really like this.
Cool.
So you can see their attack. He dies, so you can actually kind of prepare for it, and it tells you about him. I really like that touch of the game. It makes them feel like characters.
Do you have all of the the special weapons and secret items and stuff?
The only thing I didn't get is the Hadouken power.
I was just about to say, do you want to go to
Hadouken!
You want to go to the armor
yeah,
armadillo stage to get it?
Yeah, I can try to get that. I believe it's what you need is I have to grind and get 9 lives, and then I have to die 6 times in the spot.
Oh, shoot. Oh, never mind then. You've got a lot of lives to
You
try
gotta
to get.
die 9 times. Why?
Six
Why?
times.
Why?
6 times.
Why
So
is
there's
it-
an enemy that you can farm, and you'll see he stands out like a sore thumb.
But why is
There.
that?
Yeah, you guys recognize it. He's actually from classic Mega Man.
Oh yeah, he's the bats.
Oh yeah.
So that's just one, that's right there.
How does
So he gives you lives.
Yeah.
Supposed to?
Yeah, he drops them a bit more easily than other enemies. So you can just kind of go here and get those.
Oh, okay.
That's weird. Like, how did anybody discover this?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Nintendo Power.
I
maybe?
think a lot of people probably did from there. I don't even recall where I saw
Oh
it.
wow, just two straight. Wow.
But like, it seems so convoluted to get this ability.
To have to-
Well, it's hidden. You're not really meant to find this over. Like,
Yeah, no,
Oh.
that's true.
I guess.
And to get, and to have the farm. Wow, and jeez, those are easy. And to die like 6 times too. That doesn't make sense. But
Yeah. So
Okay.
You have to get to the spot.
so there's a very specific spot where you have to die.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never personally gotten the Hadouken.
Well, guess what? You're about to
I'm
see
allowed
the shit.
See it.
Oh god. I'm just kidding.
Who was it? Was it There was an
So,
enemy in.
before I let that guy go first, he knocked down that terrain so I couldn't reach up there. But,
Yeah.
but now I just beat him to it and said I got up there.
Yeah.
I saw
There's
the
cool things about that.
I saw the demo had done that too. he beat the thing.
Was it I keep alluding to X4 because it's really my only real experience.
Yeah, it's fine.
What was the Magma Dragoon?
Yep.
Would do Hadoukens.
Yep. Yeah. He did a Shoryuken
Yeah.
as well.
And he would actually say Hadouken.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Were you really?
Hadouken.
Yeah.
Hadouken.
Yeah.
Hadouken! It was fucking awesome.
His stage was really cool.
He
You
was
could actually
badass.
use a ride armor to fight him.
Mhm.
So like they're like those big like mech suits that you can get into. They're the ride armors.
Yeah.
In X4, there's one in Magma Dragoon stage, and if you take a certain route, you can actually bring it with you into the boss fight.
Yeah, it was cool.
Wow, that's
so
cool.
So that was a neat little trick there.
I liked a lot of the bosses in this one.
Yeah.
That's where
Where's the spot that you have to die?
that's where that Frost Walrus came from. Because that's exactly how they said it, and that was the
So right here, that's where back would be right there. So
Oh.
either them they'll get here.
And then there you die
Yep,
6
I
times.
keep doing that.
But where do you continue?
Right here.
At the beginning?
No.
Oh.
This is just like this drop off right here.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you're not going too far then. Oh, but you have to beat this part every time.
Yep.
But that's
Well, I guess it's not too far. Okay.
the when they said the names of the enemies.
Oh, yeah.
Like when they started doing that was
Magma
always
Dragoon.
yeah. Frost Walrus.
Then
It was always so fucking.
It sounds
funny.
more frightening that way.
Yeah.
Also a web spider, storm owl, cyber peacock,
Cyber Peacock.
slash beast. I like his stage.
Oh, Split Mushroom.
Yeah, split mushrooms.
God, that game was awesome. Split Mushroom stage was the shit.
It is. It's
Actually,
really
Cyber
cool.
Peacock was pretty fucking badass.
I
too.
love his stage because it's like a training program.
Yeah.
So he evaluates your abilities, and if you get S ranks in those, you actually get like the power ups there, and that's how you get the
the helmet.
you get the helmet upgrade, which gives you unlimited weapon energy for standard weapon fires.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I really liked that in X4. That's really cool.
Yeah, that was cool. That was such a cool thing. You had to like race the clock. Plus, the music in that stage was just phenomenal.
Yeah, X4 has really good music. I thought X5 had a really good soundtrack too. As I played it more, there's more things I liked about it. Some things are a little annoying, like you had a navigator in that game to help you, but it's unskippable text, so you have to listen to it. Introduced Alia, who's a character I like.
Yeah, I
but,
liked her
but
too.
it stops you and it's like, hey, look over there to do that, and I'm like, oh, like okay. So it interrupts the flow of the game, and you can't. You know, do anything.
I've heard about
Navi's
that.
not quite as annoying anymore in Zelda.
No, I've heard about that being one of the
Um,
big gripes is that
but-
the cutscenes
Yeah,
like that.
and I
were-
don't feel like it's that bad. Like people exaggerate a lot about it.
Yeah, yeah, because
but-
they'll always say about how it's like you have to go through it, even though you've seen it like many times. It's you have to go through it.
But there were things I really liked about X5. One I liked that you could swap between X and Zero at any time. With
That's
levels.
cool.
Yeah.
So you
That
have
is
to pick
cool.
one campaign. You just between levels. Also, if you pick Zero in the opening stage, Zero actually has his Buster and his Sigma.
Mhm.
Really?
But if you do that, then X loses his fourth armor. He gets injured by Sigma and loses his armor from X4. But
Oh, cool.
if you start as X, you start with his armor from X4.
Oh,
And-
cool.
But then Zero loses his Buster. He gets it cut off.
So he only has the sword.
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know
Wow.
that.
Yeah. So there's again like really cool things there to incentivize different playthroughs.
Yeah.
And again, like who you pick, like you get different things there. You get power-ups for the stages. Zero can luckily also go into the capsules and collect the armor parts for X and just give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
In that game, you actually don't get to use them individually like other ones before. You have to collect all 4 in order to get it.
Oh,
but
okay.
X5 introduced the idea of having multiple armor sets. So it has the Falcon armor and the Gaia armor,
I remember that. Yeah.
which was really cool because they had their own abilities. And it made each stage feel even bigger because like each stage then had a capsule in it.
Oh, okay.
And again, like, there was just a lot of cool things to see. Also, it's also like a race against the clock too, because the story of the game is that you have to shoot this space station down that's crashing down. It's the Eurasia. So you can fire up this cannon to stop him, or you have like a space shuttle you can crash into. You can try to do it right away, but it changes the story a little bit. So if you do it and you succeed, you actually can go you can go to Sigma and not fight all the robot masters, like you can, or the Mavericks, I should say. So you can sort of skip that.
Oh, cool.
But you also change the story a little bit. Like one option for the story is that Zero is sort of purified and he returns to his original Maverick state because he was infected with the virus, and he returns to being his original self. And X has to have a showdown, which is sort of what they build to in all the X series. Is that X and Zero say like X has to face down Zero, his original Maverick.
That's cool.
Zero was built by
Dr. Wily.
Wily, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he actually
That's
built
what I
by
thought.
Dr. Wily. They show it in the arcade game in the Power Battle Power Fighters.
That's what I thought.
Base is just like reading out Dr. Wily, and Wily's like, "Oh, I don't have to put up with your crap anymore because I'm building an even better robot. He's gonna put you to shame." And of course, Base's insult is the '90s. Like, "Oh, it's a girly robot because it's
The long hair.
yeah, it's kind of misogynistic."
This thing looks like a bitch.
So, but yeah,
Oh man.
That's gotta be.
I don't know, it didn't show up yet. I might be misremembering it, or might be. I'm not sure if I forgotten something. Shit, I'm an idiot. I did forget something.
Oh no!
That's why it didn't work.
So, did you have to do the deaths all over again?
Yes.
Oh,
I forgot.
No. What did you forget?
I forgot to power up in Sting Chameleon stage.
Oh, you need to be maxed out?
Yeah, you have to have all power ups.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I thought I did it. I can really space it out.
That's okay.
Well,
there's a hard tank. I forgot to get here.
Some of them I thought would tell you when you've completed a stage at one point, but I guess
Yeah.
not.
Oh, well, I know in X3 when you get a power up there, it tells you what's in the stage.
Yeah.
And it indicates like, oh, it's a hard tank.
Oh, there it
so
is.
yeah, I totally spaced it out. That's my bad.
That's okay.
Hey man, it's conversation.
So,
Fuck it. Yeah.
Besides, this is something that a lot of people probably haven't even seen before. It's like they may have heard of the Hadouken that you can get in Mega Man X, but they've probably never seen, especially with all the different stuff and different shit that you have to go through in order to get it. Like, no, forget it.
So-
Like I said, I'd never gotten it.
Yeah, that's why I said let's go for it.
I
Get
know,
it.
but this one is I think is fairly well known. But did you guys know in X2 that you can get something?
Mm-mm.
Sure, you can
It's-
get an X2.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've heard that too. Yeah,
Yep, you get it in the X Hunter stages.
Oh, I didn't know that.
actually, some folks of some friends of ours on Twitter had made a comment about that.
Really?
That's how I learned about the Hadouken, actually, is that you can get that and hear it, but it is like super hard and like top secret to get. And then the second one did something else too.
Yep.
They did the
Sure you can.
sure you can.
Well, does the third one have that Chex Max Herc sex?
I don't think so.
No,
It's-
Chex Max is bullshit! Hey, she's
So-
a little skip.
That bullshit.
I think it's Tatsumaki's Senpu Kyuken.
That's not what they're saying.
That's not what they're saying.
That's definitely not what they're saying.
It's definitely some dude who didn't know what the hell he was saying, just as Chex Max is bullshit.
Just like the Shiro-yuken, or however it's pronounced.
Shoryuken.
Shiro-yuken is. That's not what they say. They say, "Oh, you can."
Or
No. Oh, you can. That's what I always used to think it was when I was a kid. And like be playing with my brother
Oh my
too, because
God.
we would do like the Street Fighter stuff, be characters, and
Well-
I would do the uppercut, and I'd be like, "Oh, you can."
well, I could do it.
Oh, you can. Exactly.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
That's clever. That's clever.
I'm stupid.